Hey, comic book fans! Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do Comic Book Haul week number 162. And guys, let me just tell you, if you haven't checked out my channel update, you guys check out that video right now. I'll tell you everything that's going on with the channel, when things will be getting back to normal. And I want to appreciate everyone who's commented and given ideas for the channel. Really appreciate that. Like I said, once I get done with all my studies and my testings, a lot of it's going on this weekend. We'll start getting things back to normal. So until then, we're a little bit on an inconsistent schedule. But the one thing that I've been sticking with is the comic book haul. So because I love doing it each and every week, and I have to find at least 10 minutes of the week to get it in there. So, all right. Huge week, especially if you're a DC fan. So lots of books came out, and it's just almost overwhelming how many books came out this week. So let's get started with this week's haul. And here's the bag this week, everybody. And caught me on a good time. I'm in between hitting tennis balls right now, so I'm trying to cool off before I go back out there at 4:30, and it's 2 o'clock now, Eastern Standard Time, in case you're watching this somewhere else. All right, bag is gone out of here, behind the computer now. All right, here is this week's stack of books. I don't know how I'm going to read it this week, guys, so I might have to play some catch-up for the first time in like 4 years. All right, first things first, we're going to start off with Marvel, and we have the Black Vortex issue, or chapter 11. This takes place in Captain Marvel, issue number 14. Cool cover there. It looks like you get to see the Black Vortex capturing Captain Marvel. How true does this stay to the cover? I'm not sure here, but I've enjoyed Black Vortex for what it is. The last issue that had to deal with Scott Summers, I didn't enjoy too much. But the overall event, I thought, has been pretty solid. So this is the Black Vortex, Chapter 11, under Captain Marvel, issue 14. Next is, let me see what else I have here, is Spider-Man 2099, issue number 11. I think last I was reading this had to do with the female Strange of 2099, and them getting back to their timeline. And I think he succeeded in the last issue into getting into 2014, now 2015, I guess. So we'll see where this leads off. You know, this is all, I think, leading into Secret Wars also. So we'll see where Spider-Man 2099 goes. But this is a solid series. I really like it. I enjoy it. I love the artwork. And yeah, good stuff here. So this is issue number 11. Next, we get to see kind of like the follow-up issue with the new and improved Spider-Woman here. I liked the last issue of Spider-Woman. I really enjoyed it. I love the new costume. And I love the direction that it's going. It kind of got her away from, you know, all the Spider-Verse stuff, and it really focuses on her. She's more of a street-level character now, trying to help people, and I liked it. I liked where this book was going. I liked the direction, and I'm really interested to see where it goes. And I love the artwork in this book, and especially the last issue. It focused a lot on her, like her new eyewear, and it was like reflecting and stuff. So awesome things here. So can't wait to read Spider-Woman. It's sad to say that Spider-Gwen, out of all the Spider-Woman books that are out there, is my least favorite. I'm not drawn to that book for some reason. So this is issue number 6. All right, next we have a couple of independents here. We have Saga, chapter 27. Here we get to see Marco and Prince Robot still trying to retrieve the child. They're working together. I'm trying to remember how this one left off. I don't quite remember. But nevertheless, I think we're coming to a conclusion to this story arc in this issue. But Saga is always really good. I love the stories. I love the world that it's set in. I love the artwork. And if you guys have not read Saga, go ahead and buy the trade. I think you'll really enjoy it, in my opinion. So this is Saga, chapter 27. All right, next is The Walking Dead, issue number 140. Life After Death. Interesting cover here. So now we have Maggie here and Sophia in the background. What's going on in this issue? I don't know. Last issue we got to see Carl, who goes to the Whisperers, and he's searching for his little girlfriend Lydia. And also in the last issue we got to see Michonne, and you got to see Ezekiel for the first time. So now it looks like it's going back to the hilltop here and might be focusing around Maggie. So we're going to see how strong she is at still being a leader, as she was almost killed in about a couple issues last time. So this is The Walking Dead, issue number 140. Great series, guys. I mean, people that don't read this, I'm sorry, but I still think this is a really, really good comic book. All right. Next, from Marvel, we have the most expensive, I think, comic book that I bought off the rack ever. That's brand new, and that's The Death of Deadpool, issue number 250. Now, it's $10, but you get 80 pages out of this bad boy. Now, my only thing when I bought this was, for 80 pages, I want it like a trade. That's how I would have loved to have it, as a $10 book. Hopefully you guys agree with me there. But when I saw it, I'm just like, man, $10. Should I go out and buy this? But it is a milestone issue. Supposedly Deadpool dies, and it's his 250th total issue. So I just went out, spent the cash on it, and hopefully it'll just be a good story. So this is Deadpool, issue number 250. All right, next we have from Marvel we have Star Wars Darth Vader, issue number 4. Cool cover here. You have Darth Vader has his army behind him, because that's what he wished for in the last issue. He met up with this female character that was good with robots, good with tech, and he felt that he needed an army again. So in the last issue, you got to see him meet with this female, and it looks like she's going to build him an army, and you get to see them all in the back there. So Gary Gillen's been doing a solid job with this. I don't think maybe he could have been best. I don't think he's the best writer for Darth Vader, but he hasn't been bad either. But I want the series to be better than it is. I think it's still really solid, but I think it can be better. So this is Darth Vader, issue number 4. All right. Next is Hulk, issue, where are we at in this? Issue number 14, Red Ross versus Jade Genius. This looks like the true battle here. This is the battle that we've been waiting for all this time, with Red Hulk, or Doc Green, and Ross. Who's going to prevail? Who's going to fall? Will Ross be cured of the gamma radiation? I don't know, but this looks like an epic battle here, and this is what we've been waiting for. Last time they fought, it was kind of a cop-out. Ross winds up leaving. He winds up being dropped in this volcano or whatever happened. So I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But I've loved Hulk. I love the artwork that Bagley's been doing here. And I think Jerry Duggan's been doing a phenomenal job with the writing. Again, the best Hulk series that I've read in a long time. So this is Hulk issue number 14. All right, next from Marvel, we have Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man, the last issue, issue number 12. Will it be truly the last issue of Miles or not going forward after Secret Wars is over? At least for now, this is it. And it looks like Miles is going to be thrusted into 616. He's going to be in this all-new, all-different Avengers. And I'm kind of sad. This series has been really solid. I've really enjoyed it. Just Brian Michael Bendis, if there's a character that he knows to write, it's Spider-Man, or an Ultimate Spider-Man. And Dave Marquez with the artwork has done such a great job on the artwork with facial expressions and whatnot. Really knows how to tell a story through the characters' facial expressions, and I really enjoy that about artists when they do that. And this is just one of those books that, now that it's over, I mean, it's going to be sad to see this go, because I don't know where Marquez is going from here. I don't know where Miles is going from here, and I don't know where his supporting cast is going from here. So we'll see what happens. And this is Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 12. All right. Well, it's time to converge. Are you ready? All right, we're converged. I don't know what you were expecting there, but we've converged, and it's time to get ready for the Convergence books that everyone's been waiting for so long now. So the first thing that we start off is Convergence issue number 1. This is the image that I have in my posters in my background, right under the Spidey poster that we've been seeing for the longest time. So yes, Convergence is officially here now with all its number 1 issue and all its spin-off books. So we get to see that here. It looks like it ties into the Earth 2 series because of the characters that are on the cover here. So we'll see where it goes, how it really introduces the whole event to its readers. All right, next we have DC Comics Convergence, Batgirl issue number 1. Yeah, so you get to see what, Red Robin in here, Cassandra Cain and Batgirl and Grodd. So I am by far, and I am telling you guys right now, I am not a DC buff by any stretch of the means. I am no historian. I know nothing of the DC universe before the New 52 except for Green Lantern. That's about it. So bear with me if I make a mistake. Okay, so I'm going to do my best when it comes to reviewing these books. But this is Convergence Batgirl, issue number 1. They're under the dome. All right, next we have Convergence, again, Batman and Robin, issue number 1. There you have Jason Todd in there with Damian, and then you got Batman in the background. And looks like they're doing battle against each other. In Convergence, it's to be expected. These people are under a dome, and they're forced to fight against each other. That's what Convergence is about. And whatever timeline is left standing is the winner. What happens to all these universes or timelines if they lose? I don't know. Do they get shoved off to the side? Do they go to the oblivion? Like, do we pretend that they don't exist? I have no idea. So we'll find out when Convergence is over. But for right now, they're all battling against each other. So this is Batman and Robin, issue number 1. All right. Next, we have Convergence, Harley Quinn, issue number 1. I like this cover, of course, because why? Has it got the females on it? Maybe. But it's got classic Harley Quinn on there, Poison Ivy, and it's got Catwoman on there. Nice cover. I kind of like the tones, the colors in there, how it mixes all together. So fans of old Harley Quinn, I'm sure, are going to be fans of this because just based off of the cover alone, you're going to get the Harley Quinn that we've known and loved for years and years. All right. Next is DC's Convergence Justice League issue number 1, Convergence. Interesting cover here. We get to see them all trapped in like some like bubble. I don't know, but yeah, it's got them all in there. I think it's cool because it's got what, Jade in there, right? Am I right? And Santana and Supergirl, Amira's in there. So it's got quite a few characters that I do recognize. And it'll be interesting because they're just in some like little toy basket or something. So we'll see what happens there. So that's Justice League Convergence issue number 1. It's kind of got the old emblem in there. So really neat. All right. Next we have Convergence Speed Force number 1. There you got to see Flash. And then I'm not sure about the kids. I'm not familiar with the kid Flashes. So. But I like the writing in there, Speed Force. It's just really neat. So it kind of has like I guess a nostalgic feel to it. So Speed Force issue number 1. We'll see what it's about. Next is Convergence, the Titans issue number 1. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I like the cover here. I like the Starfire's on there. Is that Arsenal? I think that's Arsenal. I'm not too sure if that is him or not. He's got the robot arm in there. It's got a girl in there, so, and yeah, so this is cool. This drew my attention, so I wanted to read it and check it out and see what it's about. All right, and then last but not least from DC, the ones that I picked up from Convergence wise is Convergence Superman. How can you pass up a cover with Superman kissing Lois Lane? One of the classic things that people always want to see is Superman and Lois kissing, especially after the New 52 was launched when they were no longer together. So interested to see the revelations here of what happens in the Superman books. So yeah, there you have it. I think a couple of the ones I didn't get was like Catwoman one, The Question I didn't have any interest with. So there's a couple of them I didn't buy, but obviously you can see I bought a lot of them. So, but guys, there is the haul this week. Probably my biggest haul in a long, long time. And how I'll find time to read all this weekend, I don't know. But if I get a chance to do a review or two here, I will definitely bring it to you guys. So fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Hopefully you enjoyed Comic Book Haul week number 162. And fans, I'll see you real soon. Take care, guys. Bye.